DreamDucK here, just practicing the magic of Christmas. But what I should be doing instead is telling you that it's not day 2, but day 3 of the University Star League Christmas calendar. I'm sorry, that was a trick. I should tell you that I do have 2 cards, of course. You shouldn't trick people during Christmas time, so instead of that, we're going to throw ourselves right into lighting the candle. So, without any further ado, it's time to light the candle and get ourselves ready for game number 3 for the Christmas calendar. And here comes the game. Enjoy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is DreamDucK, and this is day. Oh, let's see here. I'm losing all of the days here. This is the Christmas calendar, and I just introduced the time of the day. I'm having a little. I've got some sort of what's it called? I have Ominous on the other side. Say hi, Ominous.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, I just wanted to, I got a bit of what's it called? The
mental
flu?
breakdown.
Yeah, mental breakdown. Thank you. No, the winter flu, or whatever it's called. The one that you would just like to make a hot cup of glögg and sit inside and watch, TV series, kind of winter flu. Yeah. So how you doing?
I'm fine.
You fine?
Watching StarCraft. That's always fine.
That's always fine, exactly. That's true. And I'm watching a lot of StarCraft. I mean, we're casting 1 game each day for this Christmas calendar. That's going to be awesome. But let's just, for that, introduce this match. The players we have here are in the lower left corner. I'm going to just grab the introductions because you're on Skype, so my sound quality is better than yours. So that's why I'm going to say that. Yeah, just grab the introductions, just so you know.
Go ahead.
Yeah. In the lower left corner, we have the green Protoss, and this is MrMustasch, a diamond player. And in the right corner, we have our other Protoss player, and this is RMP, our Masters player, who was at the first event playing, or actually challenging Pop Dash, and at our second event, he was one of the main players playing against Jernström, and he did pretty well. You weren't there, but you saw the games, right? At least some.
Yeah, I watched the VODs, so I actually like this RMP fella a lot. He really impressed me against Dash, because in that game was a treat, and I thought he actually had that game. So MrMustasch has a tough road ahead of him. I already liked what he did there in the beginning. I'm not sure if you noticed, but he scouted his whole main base just to check for proxies, which RP didn't do. So that's a nice move.
That's a really nice move, and yeah, that really points out a player who's played the game a lot. Because I mean, if you manage to put in all those small moves, especially as a higher level player, you need to put down all those moves to be able to counter any type of proxies or any specific play. And in these tournament matches, even if it's the best of 3, you never know. People usually like to throw in a cheese.
Yeah, especially if you're meeting a player that, at least on paper, is better than you.
Yeah.
Cheeses often do happen.
Yeah.
Both players are going for double gas. Interesting eco handling here. RMP has 2 probes in each simulator, and so does MrMustasch. So they just want that extra gas, not compromising their mineral income too much.
Exactly. 2 out of 3. They're diminishing, I think, amount you get with your 3rd probe, or do you really actually completely maximize the gas intake? What's the difference between 2 and 3?
Slight less efficiency on the 3rd probe.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but 2 on each is better than 3 in 1 for sure.
Yeah, that's probably correct. I'm gonna take you up on that one. And we have pretty similar openings from these 2. What do they look like? Do you have any awesome predictions yet? I mean, you're playing mostly Protoss.
Almost only Protoss. It's kind of hard to say. MrMustasch has gone for the Chrono Boost on the core a couple of times, adding 2 gates, but as you can see right now, planning down the Twilight Council about 25% down, so he's probably going for the Blink. Otherwise, he shouldn't have placed down the other gateways yet if we were going for DTs. Only 2 gates from RMP, so I'm not sure what his intentions are just yet.
No, we're gonna have to see that. I like the sentry out because getting that blink tech up is going to take a little while. So you would want to deny any type of scouting, and of course, a run by could be possible. I mean, it's worth trying to get in there if you only scout a zealot and a sentry.
Yep, for sure.
And we have a quick expansion, or quite quick. I'm thinking of the good old rule in PvP: the one that expands first dies. How much? How much does that work on the ladder anymore?
You can expand. It all depends if the opponent scouts it or if they have gone for a more defensive build.
Yeah.
There are certain builds that will just hard counter a fast spawn, like 4-gate and a Stargate for the Phoenix. So
exactly.
It's kind of risky, but in this particular situation, I think it will work out fine. We'll have to wait and see though.
Yeah. It should be working out pretty fine. Now we have that Observer coming out. So Blink Stalker Observer is of course a very annoying build. I'm thinking, you know, it could be quite annoying with the expansion because you can just blink up and down those cliffs and harass as much as possible. With the Robo down, get enough Immortals out to hold that pressure off, do you think?
I think so. MrMustasch moving out there a bit, losing a couple of units. The blink wasn't done yet, so
I missed
he has to be on the back foot a couple of more minutes here, about 1.5 at least, and that gives time for RMP to get that Immortal out. He hasn't made one yet. There we go, chrono boosting it right now, so it should be out and done as those Stalkers are closing in the gap.
Yeah, and RMP's got good enough defense. There's quite a lot of units here, so could be defending this quite well. It all comes down to, I think, MrMustasch's placement, or the way he likes to. He wants to try to be aggressive with these Blink Stalkers because I mean, obviously he has a window here when he really needs to do some damage before that expansion really kicks in.
Yeah, and he should also start a probe. There we go. If he makes a proxy pylon, walks in a couple of zealots, uses that observer to blink into the main and then lands a force field on the ramp, he can actually snipe off that Nexus, but it's a highly hard move to make. I've seen like Sasa and Nanuma do it, and that's about it. It's really hard.
It's a really tricky move to make. It's really hard to position that sentry to get that force field off, if nothing else. But yeah, well, here we go. It's gonna start moving in with these, I'm thinking, and he's a pretty bad position. Or
aggressive blink going for the attack. If he can he gets down the Immortal, and now suddenly in a beautiful position. If he uses the blink piper correctly, he should be able to overpower this from RMP.
Absolutely.
MrMustasch with a clutch timing here.
That was really nice. I mean, you lose a little something in the unit count while making those Stalkers, but he manages to hit a good timing with RMP making an expansion where he manages to get that Immortal off, and all of a sudden Blink gives you an incredible advantage in a just gateway to gateway army fight.
Once again, blinking up to the high ground, sniping off that Immortal, and this is starting to be really hard for him. GG!
And a very quick GG. That was really nice. He blinked up that high ground, took out the second Immortal, and to the Robo right away, and well, there wasn't much RMP could do. So, this is really nice. Actually, I haven't looked at all at the score throughout the rounds, but it looked like MrMustasch took that one pretty convincingly.
Yeah, it's like you were right. The player expanding did lose after all.
Yeah, see, I told you, I know a little something about Protoss. I mean, I'm not obviously Grandmaster rank 1, but, you know, whatever, I'm something. Well, that was nice. I'm thinking I might even want to cast Game 2 in this series, possibly tomorrow. I'm quite curious on what'll happen in Game number 2. I mean, the Diamond player took out the Masters player now in Game number 1. So I'm going to have to check that up, actually. Well, it's obviously right there on the webpage, but that's not as much fun. I don't think so. Well, thank you very much for casting this game with me. It was a little it's a little awkward always to cast across Skype. I mean, you want to look a beautiful man right in the eyes. You know how that works, and then the sound quality and whatnot. But it's still fun to have you here. Well, I'm thinking that's it for today's calendar. Thank you much.
Short and sweet game.
Yep.
So thank you.